Okay, so I kind of want to talk about some stuff. I don't really have a plan about what I'm going to say in this video, so it's just going to come out. So most of you will know that I'm currently working on my first album called The Beginning for a YouTube series, where I basically said I would be documenting the whole thing, start to finish. And while that's still mostly true, I think having to film everything is sort of just getting in the way of my creative process. And no, I'm not stopping the series by any means. I'm just gonna try to rethink the way I'm doing this. For a start, I didn't really like how I presented myself in the first few episodes. If it makes sense, I sort of wanted to document and less commentate. I've been doing a lot of commentating, talking about every little decision I've made while I've been doing it, so that really gets in the way of me being able to think freely when I'm just spitting everything out that I'm doing. So, for a start, I'm just going to leave the camera off to the side of the room, chime in when it's necessary, and just sort of talk about it all later during the mix or just a breakdown of what I've done. Yeah, so I think if I just sort of set the camera aside a bit more, it'll help me create some art and it might make content more enjoyable for you. If I just put it aside, you'll see me figure stuff out on my own. I won't be over-expressing everything, over-commentating. I'll be figuring out a baseline just on my own. I'll have a revelation. We'll still pick it up on camera. I'll put it in, but it'll be my experience the way that a fly on the wall would see it. So that way, the camera doesn't get in the way of what I'm making. And I still really want you guys involved in this project. I still want your feedback. I want any ideas you have. But the way I've been doing it just hasn't been helpful to me. It hasn't made excellent content for you guys. So I'm just going to experiment for a while, see what works. Because let's be real, I don't know. I change what I do so often. Which kind of brings me to the second point I have. I'm going to try to not have such a strict schedule for uploading because, again, that gets in the way of creating art. A project will take as long as it takes, a song will take as long as it takes, and I can't rely on finishing one song before I do the next song because it's in episode form. I just sort of got to create stuff as it comes out. So I think being less strict on the filming routine and everything will be really helpful for me. Just sort of figuring out what kind of music I'm going to create, learning the tools. I'd love some support from you guys, but I've really just got to learn by doing. So learning the tools, sitting aside, not worrying about the camera being rolling 24/7. I think that's the best thing I need for this project and will make it most enjoyable for you guys. So yeah, I'll still post. It's still the series. I'll still have episodes, but I need to not be so strict on myself with this project. Videos will sort of come jumbled, I think. I haven't really figured it out yet. We're gonna figure it out, maybe, but yeah, so I guess I just got to get better at organizing my footage, so then I can write one song, record a little bit, get back to it later, all that stuff. I think being less strict on myself and just letting it happen is the best thing I can do because another point, I kind of don't have a specific genre that I'm sticking to. I like so many different kinds of music. I play so many different instruments. It's kind of impossible for me to stick to just one genre or style or instrument. So things are probably going to change unpredictably for me. It's so unpredictable. 1 minute I'll be listening to Jeff Buckley, the next Tame Impala, all that stuff. And I'll be heavily inspired by one at a time. So it's sort of just coming together how it does. I don't really know what's going on, to be honest. So that's why we're just going to figure it out. And you guys can still follow along. But yeah, I think I'll just make it a bit easier and not show you the whole ups and downs and confusion because stuff changes a lot for me, video techniques, studio recording techniques, the songs I listen to and play, and what music I want to write. It all changes, so bear with me because it's more annoying for me than it is for you, but we're going to figure this out, and I promise I'll bring us the beginning. I mean, this is more for myself than it is for anyone else, but I want you guys to have something special, so yeah, let's do that. Anyway, I am sorry if I don't upload for a couple weeks. I'm going to a festival program on the site of the Denny Ute Muster in Deniliquin. Buy tickets for Vibe Check. It'll be super great if you're in the area. So thank you so much for watching and understanding. I don't know what's going to change. As I sort of said a million times, everything changes like unpredictably, so whatever happens, just be on the lookout for new stuff. And I'll try to up the quality a bit with content and the music itself, and I get that's all going to come with practice. I'm only starting out, haven't released a single or anything. So yeah, whatever happens, and I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.